The relief signed into law by President Trump will aid different industries. $15 billion for airlines, $15 billion for music venues, $284 billion for small businesses through the Paycheck Protection Program. But one group insists it's being left behind. Restaurants. Their funding is lumped in with small businesses. Restaurant owners say it's not nearly enough to get them through the pandemic. NBC's Jacob Ward live at San Francisco's iconic Cliff House, which closed for good this year. Jacob, what do you hear from restaurant owners?
Contessa, we've been speaking to restaurant owners across the country over the last 24 hours, and I wanted to play you a sampling of the kind of sentiments that they are expressing.
There's a real misconception that the employees are underpaid and that restaurant owners are making all of the profit. The fact of the matter is that most restaurants, especially independent restaurants, if they're extremely profitable or extremely successful, are making only 10% profits.
When you start to see restaurants close, you start to talk about millions and millions of people that go without work. And so you start to see the perpetual hurt. And that's... It's terrifying. To be honest with you, it's terrifying.
Now, Contessa, I want to tell you a little bit about where I am currently. The Cliff House in San Francisco has had some sort of food service since 1863. It survived 2 earthquakes, 2 world wars, and still this year it had to close after a lease dispute with the National Park Service and the coronavirus. Now, think about this pain across the country. If you think about the numbers, over 15.5 million Americans are employed by the restaurant industry. That accounts for about 4% of national GDP, about 10% of the workforce. Now, the National Restaurant Association estimates that over 110,000 restaurants have already closed. Tens of thousands more are due to close, and about 50% of the owners they surveyed who have already closed a restaurant say they're never coming back. When you stand in front of icons like this, you can see how much we stand to lose in this pandemic, Contessa.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.